Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Alan and this is Bohol is Awesome. It's been a while since my last video. A lot's happened. So this week I wanted to bring you up to date on what's been happening with my relationship with Lobi, what we've been up to the last month, and what's happening next. Since my last video, I did my last and final flight to Manila in our long distance relationship. After this trip, the plan is for Lobi to live here in Bohol, so our long distance relationship is finally over. But before that, we picked up my parents from Manila Airport to bring them to Batangas to visit Lobi's family. It's time for the Pamamanhikan. This is traditionally where the groom's parents visits the bride's parents and asks for her hand in marriage. In our case though, I had already asked her dad before proposing, so this trip was more for the families to meet before the wedding. We also took time to visit La Ia Beach in Batangas and have a mini family vacation. After that, it was back to the Manila traffic and last-minute shopping before we got on a flight back to Bohol. We spent a few days just relaxing and ending off the year with a great meal at Vanilla Sky Resort and a drink at Bamboo Place. Our new year started with packing up my small apartment into a small truck. And we moved into our new house. Come take a quick look around. I'll do a bigger tour later on, but just wanted to show you around the house really quick. We have the guys from Converge here. They're doing the internet. Luckily, we're getting that put in right away. Don't have to wait. And then if you come inside, this is our new spot. So in a future vlog, I'll do a bigger tour of all the different rooms and what we plan to do here. But for now, the idea is that we're going to be making this large space right here into a dance studio. As some of you may know, Lobi is a ballet teacher and we want to do our own school. We're going to get it set up here, so you're going to follow me along making a dance floor and doing all that sort of stuff. So this is it. The long distance relationship is over and we're here at Tagbilaran City Hall. Today we're applying to get our marriage license. Now, as you might suspect, the bureaucracy here in the Philippines can sometimes be a little bit challenging. Even for us trying to get our marriage license, there was a lot of paperwork that we needed, a lot of running around and going back and forth to different places just to get things done. Today, I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of our experience of how we had to get things done here in Bohol. But if you'd like a full breakdown of exactly what the requirements were and what we had to do, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do my best to get a video out right away. So before we even went to apply, one of the requirements that we needed to get done was to get Lobi a CENIMAR. That's from the PSA, which is the Philippine Statistic Authority, and that's a document that basically proves that you've never been married before. For me, since I'm from Canada, I couldn't actually get that document. Canada doesn't have a registry of marriages, so we weren't able to get anything from them. But if you do go on the embassy website, you can get a template of an affidavit, which you can fill out, put in your name and all your information. It's all already written out. And then you can get a lawyer to notarize it, and that can be used when you go to apply. For other countries, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do that research, but that's what it's like if you're Canadian. So we had all of our documents ready, or so we thought, and we went to the Tagbilaran City Hall to apply for the marriage license. Now the thing is, it turns out they actually prefer you to apply for the marriage license in the town where you reside. And we had just moved to Tagbilaran a week before, so they actually asked us to go to Daoist, which is where I'm from. The other option could have been going to Manila, where Lobi is from, but we don't want to fly all the way there and have to do hotels just to apply for the marriage license. We ended up going to Daoist Municipal Hall, which was great. Everyone there is super helpful and friendly, nice air-conditioned room, so it's actually comfortable to get everything done. While we were applying though, it turns out that we were still missing some documents. So I'm back at the IT hub. Turns out we just went to apply for our marriage license, and foreigners also need to get a certificate of no marriage, a CENIMAR. So I'm back to do that. So to give you a little idea of how much running around we had to do, the pre-marriage counseling is also another requirement that you need if you're getting married here in the Philippines. Daoist didn't have any schedule for 2 or 3 weeks and we wanted to get it done right away, so we went to the Tagbilaran City Hall. When we were there in the main building in the civil registrar area, they sent us to a different building to the healthcare center. From there we filled out some paperwork. They sent us back to the main building to go to the cashier so that we could pay. From there they sent us to a third building, which was the social welfare building. There we had to fill out a questionnaire, It's a bunch of multiple choice questions and you each have to fill it out. After that's done, you go back to the healthcare center to give all the information, show them that you've paid, show them that you filled out the questionnaire. And then we're all dressed up. It's 8 in the morning. We're here to do some pre-marriage counseling. It's one of the requirements that we have to do to apply for the marriage license. So I believe it's from 8 until 12. I don't think I'll do any filming inside, but I'll let you know what they talk about, assuming anything is in English. So there are about 18 couples at the marriage counseling. Turned out to be about 4 or 5 hours. Unfortunately, it was all in Bisaya, so Lobi and I didn't really understand what was happening, except that the slides were in English, so that was good. We could follow along. Success! We've finally applied for our marriage license. Everything went through, everything looks good. We can come back, pick it up in 10 days. After all that, finally have our marriage license. And it's official, we're getting married. That's the end of our long distance relationship. We're really glad to be here in Bohol. The house is coming along. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded the beginning of this video. So the dance studio is open, students are enrolled, things are moving along. But until the next video, where I showed you how we built the dance floor and the different things that went into it, I hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you again next time. Bye.